Welcome back. All right, quick news of the day video for all you fine people before I turn in for the day. Easy for me to say. Starting off with the World Championships. And so the gold medal game, it turns out to be kind of lopsided in the score at the end. I thought Germany played better than the score would tell you. The final score was 5-2 for Canada. Really solid game for the Canadian team. And just, it's nice to see Lucic get himself a gold medal. And in general, just, I would not have been upset to see the Germans win the gold medal. Obviously, that would have been great, but winning silver is fine considering Latvia won bronze earlier today. So two countries not considered to be in the powers of the world's hockey picture, and nice to see them do well there. So hopefully when the NHL gets this whole World Cup of hockey thing figured out, maybe give some of these countries a team, give some of the smaller countries a team and see what happens. Don't just restrict it to National Hockey League players, if at all possible. And again, that NHLPA and union agreements, whatever they are, that may prohibit it. But still, I'd like to see an actual World Cup where there's multiple countries involved that, maybe they have a long shot at winning it. But why not? It makes it more interesting. Silovs was also named the top goalie in the tournament. Peterka was top forward. So Germany and Latvia dominating there. Uyghur was top defenseman off the Canadian team. Uyghur had a very good tournament. You know who else did too? Tyler Myers. I was impressed with Myers today. Myers played well throughout this tournament, so maybe that bodes well that after the Canucks have paid his bonus money on July the 1st, maybe there will be a market for Myers. He takes a lot of negativity for his contract, but he can still play as a National Hockey League defenseman. Now, the no mercy magnets on the board because Kamloops decided as the hosts to be not very gracious hosts, kind of rude actually, beating Peterborough 10-2. So that puts Peterborough at 0-2. So yeah, that's that. And Stankoven ends up with 1 goal and 4 assists for 5 points. So if you're a Dallas fan, looks like Logan's going to be pretty darn good. And Zellweger had 2 assists as well. So for Kamloops, they keep their hopes alive in this Memorial Cup, and so we'll see how they round out the tournament. But they're now 1-1 in the tournament so far. Matthew Tkachuk last night was on the NBA broadcast, and I think that's fine. It's tying the Heat being on the run they are to the run that the Florida Panthers are on. Of course, for the Heat, that series is now tied at 3, and it's going back to Boston for Game 7, so getting a little bit spicy in that one. But what's really funny about this, too, isn't just seeing Tkachuk and in that world and the fact that we have that crossover going on now, but it is when Paul Maurice was asked about the officiating in the game between Boston and the Heat last night, he said, I'm not getting fined in 2 sports the same year. So not giving any opinion on the officiating, even though obviously the NBA can't fine him, but I thought it was a really clever quote from Maurice, who is clearly having a lot of fun, and so are the Florida Panthers. So while there are some that are concerned about how much time they're having off before the next series gets started, they're just out there living their best lives right now, and it is a lot of fun to watch. Speaking of fun to watch, if you're a Hershey fan, odds are you were happy tonight. They beat Rochester 4-2. They lead that series 2-1. I would also like to take this time to apologize to Newfoundland Growlers fans as the Everblades defeated the Growlers 5-2, meaning I jinxed them. That's the only possible reason that they would have lost. The series is now in Florida's favor 3-2. So now for Newfoundland, they have to win Game 6 and Game 7 if they're going to continue on and go all the way to the final where they meet the Idaho Steelheads. So yeah, there you go. You guys are all caught up in what happened today in the National Hockey League and in other leagues as well. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.